afternoon. I am Zeno Mandi.
And I am Prince Nokai, and you guys are tuning into Prime Time these days.
Now, the last topic we touched on was abusive relationships. Today's topic, not so far off, we're talking about gold diggers. Now, what's the difference between being a gold digger and simply enjoying the benefits of being in a relationship?
Oh well, gold diggers are described as being in a relationship for financial securities and is mainly practiced by females.
Now, this term is referred to as hypergamy. Now, hypergamy is simply marrying up for status or class.
A source reveals that most people marry their approximate social equals. In much of the world, hypergamy is felt to be in slow decline. For example, it is becoming less common for women to marry older men. However, even in relatively gender equal societies, it is accepted that young women will often partner with older, powerful men.
Now, studies have shown that women and men prioritize traits differently. Like, men would probably go for a younger female with a nice body, whereas females would go for a well-educated man with money and is established.
So, what can we say about gold digging? Is it a bad or good practice?
Guys, what I want to know from you is it good, is it bad, and what causes it? Like, why do people gold dig? Why do females gold dig?
Sometimes ukuthi umuntu intombazane legolding khona eyenzwa isimo sokuthi situation ejaradini vele wamele aphatanise engozini. Omunye yenza ukuthanda izinto yayibona into enjalo abona umjito ohamba ngebenzo ngebhima yabo akhethele umjito akunokuthi athathe mina ngeenyawo yayibona into enjalo. Sure kula ilomzana igolding becomes bad yayithola into enjalo. Mara lo lamba at least ke niyazwakala ukuthi i-reason ukuthi uthalalazile yayibona into enjalo.
So you say it depends. It is good sometimes, depending on the situation.
Depends on the situation.
So if you are a gold digger because of the situation, can we as a society encourage you to, it's okay, you can go be a gold digger?
No, as a society you can't encourage me to carry on being a gold digger, young child. But it's a situation enguyo that forces me to do that. Don't inhliziyo yami ayifuna ukuthi nge-gold digger yayibona into enjalo. Kodwa ngiphoqwa isimo endlini kumele balale badlile. Nakanjani ngizomlanda lo gogo umlungu. Hey, mami, hi, your name? Yayibona into enjalo. Because it's isimo engishiye endlini. Not because ngiyenzela ifani. Also yenzela ifani or because ufuna ukugaina something. Mhlawumbe ufuna ukuthi athenge imoto nani. Kulay better khona ke lapho.
Yeah, I think it's bad.
Why do you think it's bad?
Because it might backfire. If, okay, for example, you know what I'm young, so, and I go for somebody or your man or everything. Lawyer, one day, like what's the imagine? New, not what's the imagine you told you 70 much.
Because now you're used to a lavish life.
Yes.
I think it's deeper. I think it's deeper actually. With some girls, I feel like when you meet this old man, like with the black society, it's usually fathers are absent, and you haven't had a father in your life, so no one played a father role in your life. So you meet this man in his late 50s, 60s, and he somewhat gives you the sense of being a father. He provides. So I think it's a psychological thing more than just a matter of to tender easy, or in some cases, some people want to provide for their families. So some girls just want that father figure.
Okay, so it's like filling a void type of thing.
Yes.
No, like based on morals, it's totally wrong. I mean, like for me, using like that kind of excuse, it's like you're taking a shortcut to life. Why can't you like go look for a job somewhere? Like swallow your pride, like take anything that comes your way. Grab it with both hands. Maybe you improve yourself and you improve the situation at home.
Because I think, as a person, you need to know who you are and what drives you in life. So if you're going to settle for something and blame it on what happened in the past, you're not justifying anything. So you need to know who you are, and if you go out there, you know that if I do this, these are the consequences. So I need to know if I do this, this is going to happen. But we get you.
Okay, guys, so seeing as we practically agree on it, Don't you guys think we're being a little one-sided to this? So, because, okay, let's say I'm a guy. I like girls with big breasts, big booty, small waist. That's your preference. What happens when I'm a female and I prefer to be with a guy that has money? Does it not fall under preference? Since kind of the
I'm just saying, this is my opinion, and this is me. I will not date a broke nigga. I refuse to date a broke nigga. There's nothing wrong with me psychologically. I'm perfectly fine. I come from a good home. I work. I go to school. Mother, I will not date a broke nigga. That's just it.
That's just a preference. That's how
I
you
just
want it.
I prefer it that way. And by broke, I don't mean just financially broke. I mean, like guys who are broke, no ambition, no passion, and you still want me to go for you. Sorry, call me a gold digger, that's fine,
But sometimes, ngizoveza le point lokuhlala ekhoneni. Ngihleli ekhoneni ngivula imarket. I'm broke, ngiyakuthanda. Futhi manje ngizofela ukuthi anginamali mina.
No, I mean,
Futhi ngivela ukuthi mina anginamali. And it wasn't my choice ukuthi ngingabi nemali. It was God's plan ukuthi no, angabi nemali. So don't blame me for something I'm not in control
Or
of.
yeah, or
They
perhaps
chose.
you didn't even go to school. You are not fortunate very with Sabazali
Yeah,
to take
right.
you to school.
Uzomthola uzokuthanda.
Why feels ama-drugs lapha ekhoneni lapho ke? Broke is because of ama-drugs. Then what?
No, I'm not
This
trying
is
to
not
say
blame- you can't blame it on
Yeah.
being broke if you can afford drugs.
Yeah.
Come on.
You can afford it.
No.
Wait.
Wait.
But what if I'm sitting at the corner actually selling drugs to people? I do make money. It's just that I'm not that wealthy, or I don't own a Benz or anything like
Okay.
that. But I'm a nice guy. You can just
You see,
can
I'm
go
hearing
out.
you. I want to take this back to the body. I'm a chubby girl, but I'm working on my body. Does it not work the same way? You want a girl with a big booty, flat stomach with big boobs. It's not the same thing. You working on your success. I'm working on my body. You're not going to go for me because I'm still at the chubby face. Is it not the same thing?
No.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
There's people who prefer Charlie girls.
Yes.
Just like there's people who prefer guys that have no money. It's the same thing.
So it's all about like
Nah.
choosing your own path.
Thank you.
So I think
But
you
then-
guys are actually kind of embracing this thing. It's a good
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. That's what you guys say.
Question, is it not? We're not here to judge, we're getting opinions.
Okay, it's fine.
Nah.
Hand over there.
Mina into ngifuna ukuyibuza.
Mhm.
Cause mina ngithanda intombazane ibhakile namabele amakhulu beflisi. Ane, wena you looking for a man onemali. So why don't you date a 21-year-old who's your same age onemali? Why do you go for
But
indoda
here's the thing, here's the
engadate
thing.
onemali?
We're talking
They're
about
telling
gold
data.
diggers, not sugar daddies. I can gold dig a 19-year-old being a 21-year-old. Gold digging has everything to do with money and money alone. So I'm going to see, I can see you in high school, but hey, you're driving a flashy car. I'm going to be there, type of thing.
So this relationship just based on, man, I'm going to get you money.
You
We're
can't
not
say-
gonna love each other.
You
just
can't say
provide
that
for me,
though.
that's
You
it.
can't say that though, because that's like saying this relationship is based on booty.
So you're not like you're just after man.
Isn't that what it's called?
Okay. So that means if like even if in friend there's no man. Like, that's what I'm saying. So like,
That's exactly what a gold digger is. It means I don't care whether you're ugly, you're a midget, you're short. I don't care what you look like. As long as you got money, it's not Hila.
So, what does it say about you as an individual? What does it say about the family you are?
Yeah. Okay, I think that goes back to that's like saying a teenager's pregnant, blame the family. It has nothing to do with my family.
No, but
I think.
hey.
Will continue.
I'm so with my mom pregnant, and then it's baby family. The family there, which is guy, wrong and right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, Puma will take decision to
Which is the same as the gold digging thing. The family is being there, but the fact that I choose to go for a guy that has money isn't a reflection of my mother or my siblings or my aunts. It's my choice in Tandizu. It's that simple.
It's over.
Good question. Uqale kuphi uthanda izinto hey?
I'm seeing a hand of
It's not a matter of Tanda easy. I prefer dating a guy who's not like money, but just
money.
have your own. Because I'm not about to be there swiping my card, paying funa in, and I'm just fund your lifestyle. No, fund yours and I'll find mine. That's it.
This
He must be the one
Pay yours,
paying.
I'll be mine.
Oh, pay yours.
Let's just be equal. That's all I'm saying.
this is us guys, man. I'm not talking about guys. If we in a relationship, I'm gonna give you my money and whatever. This is me. I'm expecting something from you.
What is
It's just
Okay.
I'm expecting something from you. It's a 50-50 vacuum.
So hold on, is this something sex? So because you're gonna give me your money, so you're expecting sex from me?
We're still young. I'm not gonna marry you.
Oh, you Now, question. If it is a matter of we're young, you're gonna give me money, you're expecting sex from me, why would I not go for more money?
Exactly.
And I'm gonna keep on coming back for more. And if I can do that to you, I have 10 lined up.
I'm sorry,
No,
but then
I
I refuse to understand that, okay, you're gonna give me Imadia Street Wise 2. Fine, baby, yeah, let's go have sex. Niggas gonna buy me a Rolls Royce. Fine, baby, hell yeah, let's have sex. Are you getting where I'm coming from?
But that means that I have more 10 girls lined up and I'm giving them money.
You see, I think
Same thing
that's a
I'm doing to you.
misconception though, that because there is money, doesn't mean that there are more chicks. That's like saying a guy with a car most definitely is gonna cheat on you. If you want to cheat, whether you're broke or you have money, you don't cheat.
Oh well.
Guys, this is getting really hot. We'll talk about this after the break.
Shape your future by making the right choices today. Go to Chisanyama at Lakeside Mall. Buy a meal worth more than 30 Rand, write your personal details at the back of the slip and put it in the competition box, and stand a chance to win a bursary to the value of 5,000 Rand to study a course of your choice at Benoni Boston City campus. This applies to current and non-current students. Boston, get the right start.
Welcome back. Now, before the ad break, we were talking about gold digging and what causes it. But now I want to twist things up just a little. Does money change people? Like, once you've got it, does it change people?
Well, does money change people? Well, I don't know, but we've got people going from rags to riches. And then once they get there, they say, I'm not gonna roll with people who are lower. I'm gonna roll with people that are actually in the same caliber as me. So does money change people? In my own opinion, I'd say that money doesn't change people, but it just exposes the real character, like who you are really, because the character has been there because you didn't have money. Now it gets to expose the real you. That's just my opinion. I don't know about you guys.
So, from a gold giver's point of view, to relating to the question you just asked, Ubuti, does money change people? I feel like yes, definitely. Your typical BEE guy or very wealthy guy went from rags to riches, right? And they use money for power. So when they approach these young girls, they just look at them and feel like, well, I could pimp you. I could put a weave on you and, give you a carniana and stuff. So I feel like by them approaching these girls to be gold givers is for them to have a sense of power, to be like, yes, I'm in control. I pimped her.
Anyone else have an opinion?
I wouldn't say like it changes you as a person per se. I can only say it changes you in general around. Like your priorities change from there. Because like in terms of your personality, I don't think it can have influence on your own personality or your own character.
But it does. I don't wanna. Okay.
I'm seeing the dude raise the hand right there.
I would say it does change people because to begin with, it will change how you think. It will change your attitude toward people. Like you said, we went from rags to riches. If I was rolling with a person who was poor and I became rich, I wouldn't want to be seen with him because he's seen as filthy. So that will change my perspective of how I used to be, meaning my personality and thinking has changed. Instead of treating him the same way how I would have when I was still poor. And as a result, I'm putting myself higher than he is because I am now clean and I have got money and wealth, which is not right. I should see him as equal regardless of his status and mine.
But guys, hypergamy is something we see on a daily basis. Most marriages are based on that. I come from Elohim and I'm going to marry a guy from the suburb because I don't want to be stuck there the rest of my life.
It depends on umuntu self. Nendlela bakhulisa ngayo ejardini. Ejardini abakhulisa bafundisa ukuphilisana nabantu. Noma unemali usazophilisana nabantu laba based on mentality yakho. That's why if mentality yakho right endlini bakhulisa right. Uma uphatha imali ngeke kubonakala ekubeni umehluko. Usazoba lo yamchita lo esimazi yayibona into enjalo. But then if endlini bakukhulisa nje wenza into oyithandayo ngesikhathi usithandayo uthole imali, then I'm sure when you don't see a reason ukuphilisana nabantu. Because ule ungaphilisana nabantu yayibona into enjalo so kuzoba ifoni uncingisho uncenga abanemali njengabo yayibona into enjalo. Yes. And then kule imishado nabazali bethu play a big role and ayisiboni yayithola into enjalo. Umzali mhlawumbe umama avele ubhaca ne-boyfriend yakho ubharakile ubharake khona athi uyamfana yintsha ngoba ugcoke i-all star yayibona into enjalo. Automatic emcondweni wakho ikufaka ekuthini akumelanga ngithole umfana ogcoke i-all star yayibona into enjalo. Kula ugoldika kucala khona and thina sokubemona sikuthamisa.
So it's the little things.
Izinto encane ezihlanganisa yayibona into enjalo.
Can we just say, Nje, for argument's sake, girls are not the only people who date for gold. There are guys who sleep with older women for money. Why want to have a like? Isn't that prostitution itself? I'm just saying.
Guys, any opinions?
What she's saying is totally right. However, it is not common amongst guys for them to be gold diggers. She is very right, but with men, I don't know how, because I'm not part of them, but they'll probably either keep it on the down low because either of their pride or afraid to be saying, hey, you're seeing with a cougar and whatever, but it is also on the same side as guys.
Yes, sir.
I tried with them around with magic must fix no mama's and I made the man. And so should magic bigger, but some bigger than I better look. Couldn't find and my own tea by it does not shut. One of my eyes would APC and so on my money you number Parana is to Salaka and imagine I was one push young inspired in that age. And so she might if she can make it, then my push at it. But still, I never give me Mutam bed in my papers.
But then that's going on to cougars and not gold digging.
No, I'm so big. And I'm a man. I'm not. It's money man. I'm sorry. Money away, now you buy transaction. I entertainment. You pay an I'm sorry. Sure.
Well, with all that being said, we learn from the topic that in our society, it's okay if a guy is a gold digger, but it's wrong when it comes to a woman doing it. So, a real woman should just stand up on her own 2 feet and provide for herself. That's what we can say. But hey, who are we to judge? Let us not pick sides, but then, this is how it is.
I'm Taylor Mami.
I'm Prince Noche. This is Primetime Thursdays.
Catch us next week.
Yeah.